What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and it's a good day. It's a good day, really good day. We got the tires. We got the tires on. They're all minty fresh. We got the rims repainted. Got new forgot what those are. Stem tips. We got those on. Yes. I had to lose my mind. These are the piece of shit stock tires, and I know that's gonna get this video demonetized. Erase that. Editor, get that out of there. These piece of junk tires. These were stocks, actually. That's what was used to be on the wheeler. Now they're here. Just for spares, I guess. I don't know. Never gonna use those. This is our next tackling problem. We're actually gonna get an HMF for it. We're gonna get it tuned. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna get it loud. It's gonna be awesome. Then we're gonna get skid plates for these. That's another thing. Before we get the HMF, we gotta get the skid plates, because I can't go out in the mud with those. I don't want to break my axle. And I just got new grip for my tires here. I'm gonna get skid plates there and right there. I already got one at the bottom. But yeah, with my tires being so much traction now, I have to be careful about the chain. I can't have that fall off, because that's like $2 grand to replace, and I just don't have that much money. But since these didn't have much traction, they actually weren't even holding any air. So they were flat. Like I was running on flats. We're most likely taking the ball off so we can get the back skid plates on. But it's alright. Don't need it anyways. I don't use it. These, we're going to be replacing these bulbs with green bulbs. They're not a dark green, but they're dark enough that it's going to be sick. All that exposed wire up there and here, it's all waterproof, so we ain't gonna get that all wet and everything won't go bad, so that's a good sign. So, besides that, it's all we really gotta do with that. Got it registered, it's perfectly registered, so. It sits up a lot higher now, because now it sits up here. It used to sit down about there. Like I said, it was running on flat, so the air and tires were pumped up, maybe it would have sat about just as high as it is now. And I've gotten this thing stuck like 3 times. Honda never disappoints. This thing is a beast when it comes to dirt, sand, or mud, because she'll get stuck, right? She'll get caked, she'll get stuck, it's over, it's done. Call AAA or something, to come pull you out. It surprises you, pulls right out instantly. As soon as you start walking away, you go back for one more try, one more chance of just hope, and she'll come right out and impress you like that. She never fails. She never fails me. I've never had to walk out of the woods yet asking for help. I've never needed to be pulled out of mud, and I've been through mud that's up to here, okay? And she still made it through 2-wheel drive. So, hey, who says you need 4-wheel drive when you got a machine like that can just do anything you want it to do? Got my pouch right here. Now, these bungee cords, are probably asking, why are there bungee cords in the pouch? Ain't that supposed to be where your phone and your wallet and your TP, toilet paper, stuff like that goes? Yes, actually it is. But the bungee cords, I don't put them on the front rack because it makes it look stupid. I put them on the back rack. This one always stays. It's just those two that happen to no longer stay on the rack. Every time I go out in the woods, they snap right off, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I gotta stop, pick them up, put them back on. I have to keep doing that over and over again. It just gets annoying. It really does. So I put them in there. Now, y'all are probably wondering, do your brakes work? They do work. They actually, I gotta tighten the rear brakes because they're a little loose. It takes a while to stop it. The front brakes, if I hit those, I'm flying off the front. That's how tight those are, so that's actually pretty good. So I just gotta tighten the rear brakes before I go out in the mud, deep mud. But I don't think that's a big issue. Here, where my oil is, I think. Yes, that is where my oil is. I don't know if that's my spark plug or my oil. Spark plug. I think that's somewhere over here. I think that's what that is. Actually, no, that might be the oil right there. It might be. I think that's actually the spark plug, though. We'll find out when we take things apart. But I do have to clean the spark plug. I have to top off the oil before I go out. because the muffler is spitting and sputtering. Yeah, so just gotta clean that up. Gotta clean up inside here. I know you guys can't really see this that well. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I'm working on still getting the cameraman set up. So I put out on Facebook. I put out on Insta. Wherever, whoever, they just can't come out here to where I am at all the time to vlog for me. My editor is kind of not doing a good job. He's bad. I think I might have to fire him. He should be the one being my cameraman. That's actually a good idea. But today, I do want to do something that I'm probably never gonna ever use. I'm gonna get another one of these guns, right? It's an airsoft gun. I'm never gonna bring it out of my home. I'm just gonna keep it in my home for scares, because if someone tries to break in or something, which is very unlikely out here, but just in case, you always gotta make sure. I'm gonna get one, and this is a really bad idea. Got this black spray paint here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It peels off after a while, but it takes a lot of just rain and water and damage to it to peel off. And no, that's not what these are painted. These are actually painted actual paint that stays for a couple years. That paint will only stay for about 3 months to 4 months time, if you don't touch the gun or your rim or whatever you paint, really. So we're gonna paint the tip of the gun, not that one I just showed you, a different one. I'm actually getting a new silver gun, because the silver gun I got, it broke, and I can't find the other end in any box. So when I find the other end and maybe the gun, I'll super glue it and use that one. Or I can just, because I use both of those. So when me and my friends do go out shooting at each other, that is a video for some other time. We're actually getting that set up. They're gonna come here. I'm gonna buy about 5 body cameras for a vest. I'm gonna buy some vests, so each one of us wear a vest, and we'll have a body camera strapped to the middle of it. A GoPro body camera, a little tiny one. So tiny that you can barely see it. You're just gonna see a red dot there. And a little button to stop recording, and then another button, and then press it again to resume, and then hold it to completely stop recording at all. And then I'll have my editor edit through it all and put them all into a video that will be posted right here on this channel. Now, TikTok, I kind of want to talk about that. They say it's going to be banned. So, and you guys, the fans out there, you guys have been blowing up my TikTok. Literally. The views are outstanding. I'm so new to TikTok, and I'm almost at 200 views per video in a couple days' time. That's incredible. That's crazy. You guys are killing it with the likes. You're commenting down below ideas. I like that. Now, if only we could have that here. That would be awesome. But, I don't get what I always want, but you gotta work for it. You gotta work hard. That is the main idea, is work hard for what you really want. And that's what I'm doing. I don't really want this channel to get 10 million subscribers, but that would be amazing. Just saying. But, what I do want is at least to get 1,000 followers on my TikTok before it gets banned. Because we don't know exactly when. We just know the government is working on that right now. So, that is something to get a goal for. Now, the bike. This bike has been through hell and back 5 times, actually. And it's still here. Most bikes that go through hell and back out in the woods like that, like we've done with the bike, we've actually wrecked it. We've hit mud holes repeatedly with it. And we have literally hit so many bumps, I'm surprised the tires ain't popped on it yet. They're actually getting pretty low on the traction on the back, because I keep skidding on rocks and dirt when I go down the hills. But, yeah, we're still kicking. Gotta tighten up the rear brakes on this, too, surprisingly. And the rear brakes on this, I don't have any. As you can see. I don't even use that bike. I actually let my little cousin use that bike. I know, I'm a mean person. But the front brakes, they're loosened enough so he can stop. It's just, he keeps on rolling for a little bit, which is okay. It's not like he's going to crash this thing. I make sure to supervise him pretty fairly. So, I actually pumped up the tires in all the bikes. So, everything's all good to go. And I will be taking, not that little bike, but the bigger bike. I'm going to be taking that out in the woods again. Try to at least duct tape my phone to the bike handle and vlog it. So I can, but you're only going to be able to see in front of me. I can't show my face because you can't flip the camera if it's duct taped. But I can always walk in front of the camera when I get off the bike and stuff. That will be for interviews and stuff like that, just to see how far the process is going and stuff. What else? I gotta clean out what's in there still. You cannot see what's in there because all you can see is a reflection from the window. I don't want to know what's in there. There's an animal in there, and I don't know what it is. It's a big animal, because I can hear it every day, and it scares the living God out of me. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I just want it gone. That's all I know. That's all I want. I want someone to come here. I'm going to call somebody, like animal control or something, to come look, check that out, and get that thing out of here. I don't know if it's a squirrel. I don't know if it's a fox. I don't even know what it is. It might be a raccoon or something, or a fox, or maybe a groundhog got in there. I don't know. I hope not, because it's all dirt in there. It's not cement like this. Speaking of this, you can tell it's kind of dirty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that. Well, I'm gonna start up the wheeler just to show you guys everything about it, the features and how it runs. If I can get the key off my thumb. Holy crap! Having a rough day today. I really am. It's electric shift. It's a manual. No, I'm not selling it. No, don't even ask. This thing, I love this thing too much. I love it too much to sell. See how it sputters. Yeah, you can hear that. It just taps off and then taps on. But after a while, it seems to keep itself going. Let's see if it doesn't. Yeah, it's doing it a little bit. Yeah. It's not bad. It sputtered a little. But that's your everyday kind of sputter. Now imagine these lights. Wow, that's bright. Imagine those lights but green. I'm going to be putting green bulbs in. We're going to be keeping the original bulbs for the ATV just to have them around because it's always good to have them around. But I don't think we're going to need them. I think over here is my diff. No, that's high beam and low beam. Okay. I don't have a diff. Okay. Come on. I thought I had a diff. I guess two-wheel drive ATVs don't have differential locks. I think that's just for the four-wheel drives. Which they do make four-wheel drives for this model. It's just this ATV was not one of those. Which is okay, because I don't care. It's a good ATV. It's not an automatic. I love manuals. They're better, especially if they're electric shift, because I don't have to deal with pulling in that clutch every time I want to shift. So it's quick and easy to learn how to drive this thing. It really is, because you hit a button and you go up shift, and you hit a button, you go down. You hit another button and then you hit the reverse. Watch, you hit a button to go in reverse, pull in the brake, and then hit the lower gear button, and now it's in reverse. But it's a lot to explain. Let me show you. Let me show you how to go. Let me show you. So, right now, it's in neutral. Right? Hit that up gear button. Now we're in first. Hit that button. Now we're back in neutral. Hit that button. It's how to start it. Don't hit that button. That's a kill switch button. My kill switch don't work. So if you hit that button, I'm gonna kill you. I don't know who would hit that button, but you don't need it. You don't. You just put it in neutral when you want to shut it off, and simply turn the key. But now reverse. Everybody's probably wondering, you didn't show us how to put it in reverse. Well, I'll show you. This little button right here, it says R. Push that in. Parking brake. Squeeze that tight. Down button right here. Now in reverse. That is your choke. You don't use that ever unless it's cold and it's not wanting to start. Don't touch the choke. There's 2 things you don't touch. Well, 3 things. You don't need the lights either. Don't touch these 2 buttons. Don't touch that unless it's on already. Well, unless it's off and you want to turn it on. Don't ever touch that button. And don't touch that. Don't pull that up. Don't pull it down. Don't pull it up. Don't touch it. Okay? Don't. But to get it out of reverse, you just hit this up button in here. Now it's in neutral. It's as simple as that. Now you probably wonder, how do you know how much gas is in this? If you don't see right here where my finger is the gas gauge right here. So it's about a half a tank right now. But yeah, it works pretty good. Turn this off actually. Let's see. Yep. And this red button right here that comes on, never turn this thing on until that button is out, because that's your engine light button. That comes on, it's bad. It only comes on when you first turn the key, it checks everything. That's why it's on. It says don't start it until I'm off, because it's checking to see if everything's good, telling you if you can start it or not. So you don't blow your engine or something. But that's going to be it for today's video. I'm going to try to work on getting that other gun so I can spray paint it. And yes, it is very illegal to do that. You can actually get fined a lot of money to do that if you get caught using the weapon in false pretenses. As in shooting somebody or using it just for, laughter. Don't ever walk around with your pocket with a gun like that. Don't do that. It's bad. It's very bad. I'm doing this, but I'm keeping this gun in the barn at all times. I'm never bringing it out of the barn because I don't want to get caught, doing that kind of crap. That's very bad. I'm being safe. I'm being smart about it. As long as I'm on my property, I can do that. I can use that weapon. But if I leave my property with that weapon, then the cops can at that point take it and then either lock me up in a juvenile detention center for it, or they can find me, which would actually go to my mother, she'd probably kill me at that point. Every mother would kill their son or their daughter at that point if they did that. So you're probably gonna wonder, why is this one painted? It's actually not painted. That's actually a barrel. That's the actual barrel. This is actually a BB gun that I have to sight in because it sucks. It literally sucks. I gotta get a new sight for it. I gotta get a new scope because it's bad. But I found the end of this gun. This is a silver gun. This is actually the one that I said I can't find the other half to. So when I find the other half to that gun, then I can put it back together. But until then, that's it for now, and I'll see you all next time with a brand new video.